He looks like Jet from Wild Arms 3, if I didn't mention that before. Ugh. Why are you crying after reading a medicine instruction manual? Oh, he was crying. I thought he was groaning. There we go. Because it's really moving. In the war with the Bond Space Empire, the prince says such a touching line to Gria as he dies in a supernova. I don't choose people by their faces. I intended to choose my bride through her inside, her brain cells. Your brain cells are more beautiful than any other woman. I love you. That's creepy. What the hell kind of prince is that? It's so moving. That scene is just such a tearjerker. Yeah, the scene is serious business. What kind of prince drops a line like that in his last moments? You don't need to understand. In fact, I think it would be strange to understand it. More importantly, could you hurry up and explain this medicine? Oh, it stimulates your brain cells. That's all. The end. If that's all, then why is the instruction manual the size of a full-length novel? Apparently, to fully understand the name Star Emperor Gria, you need to read the entire thing. Although obviously, just knowing the meaning of the name won't change the effect of the medicine. So it's pointless. It's hard to see what's more important, the medicine or the novel. Oh, no way. I never thought there would be anything like this. What's wrong? Did Gria die or something? After the prince dies, Gria curses her own brain cells and goes to become the bride of the Space Emperor. The very Space Emperor who killed the prince she loved. That's a pretty common thing in novels. No, it's wrong. Keeps going. Gria resented the Space Emperor at first, but she slowly begins to feel love for him. Still, damn it, I can't say it from my own mouth. You've gone this far, why can't you say it? You're just making me curious. Then you should go ahead and read it too, Cass. It might be a sci-fi novel, but it also has romance components, so I think you'll like it too. I just heard some of the most important events, and you're telling me to read it from the beginning? You need to read it. You'll seriously cry. I don't know about that. At the very least, I didn't cry. I was laughing pretty much the entire time. Yeah. If you're not familiar with the TRG recollection of, they'll pay for this, I'm reminded of something like that. One person's drama is another person's comedy. Not commentary, comedy. Yeah. Alright, got the freeze-dried powder. Sweet, I was just feeling hungry. Wait, what's this? It says danger on here. You noticed? Eon didn't notice, so I thought you wouldn't notice and try to eat it too. If that's what you thought, you should have told it right from the beginning. It's dangerous, right? He probably didn't stop me because it's not really that dangerous. No, it's extremely dangerous. There's gunpowder in there after all. Seriously? No, it's not ordinary gunpowder. It's special freeze-dried gunpowder. Why would you need a freeze-dried gunpowder? Wouldn't the gunpowder be useless if you did that? It's something I made. There's no way it would be useless. You can add hot water to it or just use it like this. This freeze-dried powder is super useful high-tech gunpowder. You know, I don't think you even had to say the name. You already described it. So, if this could explode without adding hot water, why didn't you try to stop me? Well, I hadn't tried igniting it like this yet, so I thought it would be a good test. I'd die! It's not that powerful. You'd be fine. You're already used to taking attacks from powerful enemies anyway. I figured it wouldn't even make you flinch. You're super strong after all. Well, that's true. But there's still a chance. Cass is here, so she can heal you song magic, just like she does in battle. I see. So it's not like you were using me as a test subject without thinking. Yeah, of course not. You're the most reliable person around, Delta. I see. If you rely on me that much, there's no way I can get mad. If there's anything you need to test on me, go ahead. Cass, you should probably warn him about this later. I know. I'll give him a good lecture back at the end. Alright, upgraded version. I get it. The moment I saw the label, I knew this was super effective. You aren't intending to drink this, are you? You already told us what happened to Eon when she drank it. It has a crazy recovery effect, like you've got a brand new body, right? That's a good thing. Yeah, that's right. It's just as Delta says, that everyone still complains about Tattoria Z. Everyone's just so selfish. I can't stand it. I've been telling you to put a limit on it over and over. Regardless of how fast acting it is, it's definitely crazy for it to work the moment you drink it. But I don't think there would be a point to drinking it in the middle of battle unless it was that fast. You're tired, yet there's still enemies in front of you. If it took 10 minutes or something to kick in, you probably defeated them or be defeated by then. Well, it's true that when I'm focusing on attacking, I don't really have time to sing healing magic. In that case, having an immediate effect could be really important. Right, anyway, I'll test this to see just how long it takes to work. Delta, you should be prepared before drinking it. It really is ridiculously effective. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. No, we saw that was a problem back when Eon... Wait, Delta, I just warned you, yet you're gulping it down! Wait, what the? Delta, what's wrong? Calm down! Body? Where's my body? Calm down, Delta, your body's right here. You're fine. No, that's not true. This doesn't feel like my own body. See, it feels like you got a brand new body now, right? This isn't just a feeling. I've seriously got a new body now, don't I? Hey, calm down, Delta. It's just a feeling. Nothing really happened. That's why I said you should be prepared before drinking it. Anyway, how do you feel? You don't feel tired or anything, right? Yeah, I seriously don't feel anything. I've never felt this refreshed. My body feels so light. No, I still can't believe this is my own body. Hey, is he going to be like this forever now? I'm starting to get really worried about him. Don't worry, fatigue will naturally build up again over time in his body. He should calm down. If you drink another one of those before that happens, you'll never feel tired again in your life. Delta, want to try drinking another one right now? Stop! Keep that thing away from me! I don't even want to imagine what would happen if I drink that now. He's just scared of medicine. I see why there should be a limit on immediate effectiveness. Oh, that was tough to get through. The smoothie. I can't stop shivering. Shouldn't it be obvious? Anyone who gets in a bath made into a cold smoothie would end up like that. I've never been in a jacuzzi before. Delta, don't push yourself to talk. Your teeth are chattering, and it's hard to understand you. Was there a need to make it that cold? The temperature would have been fine at around 10 degrees. Wait, wouldn't it be more effective the colder it is? By that logic, hot baths would be better the hotter they are, too. What are you saying? If you got into a bath that hot, you get a burn. Why can't you apply that logic in reverse? Gas. Gee, it's still cold. My body is. I'll go make you some. Hold on, Tattoria. You fill the bath again. What about the smoothie? Should I use a bit less this time? Don't use any at all. You made this to create a cold bath, so it should be normal to think you need a regular bath next. The good old Predator team. Delta will like this one, I'm pretty sure. After reading this instruction manual about Fodges, it doesn't seem like they have any decent effect. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard of the effects for any of them besides the black one. What do the other colors do? Fodge Red apparently eats germs with zealous enthusiasm, but also eats normal cells too, creating holes. Sounds like the type of hero who carelessly ends up shooting civilians. That's a huge problem! Heroes are still human, of course. They make mistakes once in a while. Blue is calculating and only eats a certain number per hour, so it's not very helpful. That sounds like something Blue would do. Blue's conceited and always does things at their own pace. But in a way, it also seems like Blue worked hard and can be the most reliable one. Hard work and Fage Blue who shouldn't be used in the same sentence. Isn't it a big problem for someone who hates hard work to be on a hero team? So there's Cancer Black, Trigger Happy Red, and Lazy Blue. None of them sound decent at all. Oh, Pink sounds like kind of awesome. It uses seduction to gather up germs. Isn't it a cell? How does the cell use seduction? Don't know. I don't really know what seduction is anyway. You shouldn't write things you don't understand in the instruction manual. But it's able to gather up germs, so that means it has seduction, right? Well, the effect doesn't sound wrong, but it also says Pink doesn't eat much, so it can only eat a few germs. If it gathered up more germs than it could eat, wouldn't that be dangerous? Yeah, you would get sick. That's why you take it with Red and destroy all the germs that gathered up at once. Oh, I see. They're a team, so they need to work together to take advantage of each other's abilities. But Red also attacks normal cells, right? Wouldn't that be any different from getting sick? It's better than being sick. All sounds the same to me. You should make something safer to use. Since they're a hero team, each one needs to have their strong points and weak points. A proper team is formed to cover each other's weaknesses. Is it just me, or does Black have no strong points at all? By the way, we still haven't heard of Yellow's effects. Is there a problem there too? What about... Hey, wait a second. There's no Pink on there. No, apparently Yellow likes curry. That's it? Yeah, that's all it says. It'll work if you take it along with curry, but if you don't, it won't do anything at all. That's just too troublesome. But if you do take it with curry, it'll work without harming your body, so it might be the most reliable. I don't think I like the idea of a hero team where Yellow is the most reliable of the bunch. Yeah, Yellow's often associated with cowardness, at least in Western descriptions. Okay, Charlie Beans. No, Delta, stop it, please! We already explained that this isn't candy for humans, didn't we? That's right, Delta. Even I'm telling you not to eat this one. Don't think of doing anything stupid. You should throw away that candy. If you really want me to stop, then stop eating it yourselves. You're totally leaving me out, sucking and chewing on that candy like it's so delicious. Well, you can't help that. It really is amazingly good. I knew you'd be able to eat it as an incarnate, Cass. But Delta's just a human, so... No, I don't believe you. I understand how different types of Charl have different tastes, and how humans have different tastes too. But with so many flavors, it wouldn't be surprising if there was at least one I could enjoy, right? We already told you that none of them would suit human taste. Why would you still think that? Just because something doesn't suit my taste doesn't mean it's so bad that I can't eat it. It could be something I just don't think is that great. No way. All of these would be too crazy for human taste, so that won't happen. Just stop. You'll regret it later. Hey, Tattoria, give me another one. Okay. Oh, there's a big one in here. Yeah, lucky me. All right, I'm eating one. I'll show you all. Well, I guess just trying one wouldn't... Wait, that's for mermaids! Delta, don't eat that one. At least take a green. Oh, no, he ate it? Now let's see how this... Theo, go get a bucket! Already done. Delta, if you're going to throw up, do it in here. What's going on? Is the mermaid one really that bad? Of course it would be. Couldn't you tell from the yellow or ochre color? To describe the flavor of mermaids like in human senses... Tattoria, stop! This isn't something you should say in front of Cass, or Delta who already ate it. Oh, yeah, you're right. They don't need to know what mermaids and birds are into. Honestly, they're better off not knowing. Well, judging from Delta's look, I know it's not something good. By the way, is Delta gonna be okay? He stopped moving when his head stuck in that bucket. Let's leave him be for a while. This talk was too great for a human. Even we can't understand that flavor. This is definitely gonna be a traumatic experience for him. Cass, whatever you do, don't ask him about the flavor later, alright? Yeah, the less said about that, the better. Yeah, the fact that it's the chemistry dance rather than the food dance tells you everything you need to know about this one. No, it's so gross! Don't bring it any closer! Yeah, that's an expected reaction. What about you, Delta? Obviously, I think it's gross too. Why is Shamflower wriggling and creeping around like that? Is this really Shamflower? Seems like it's turned into a weird slime or something. Well, if it wasn't like that, it would fall apart when it started moving around. With this, you won't make it mess or get it on your hands. It's easier to cook, right? So you're saying you made slime-like wriggling Shamflower? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Why didn't you just make slime-like Shamflower that doesn't move around? Yeah, there wasn't need to make it move, was there? I think the fact that slime-like is already enough to make me lose my appetite. Slime-like Shamflower that doesn't move around, huh? That sounds impossible. It turned slime-like by itself while I was trying to make it move. Slime part was unintentional? Yeah, you don't think it's weird this Shamflower isn't powder, but more like slime? You'd realize that if you had some common sense. You shouldn't be the one talking about common sense after making creeping Shamflower. What a nice smell. I feel like my body's being sharpened. Yeah, you're pretty awesome, right? I'm really proud of it. I don't really get it. Maybe that's because I don't use song magic? Probably. This is something I made for song magic users after all. I feel like if I use this during battle, I could use more powerful song magic. I should try it out in the next fight. Yeah, sounds good. I want to see how much stronger it makes you too. But I don't think this goosefish container is acceptable. It's not cute at all and kind of ugly. Oh, you think that a container's ugly, Cass? Shouldn't that be obvious? Why would you even ask that? Well, Eon was saying it was cute. That sounds just like her. Besides, Eon doesn't really say anything ugly or unsightly. You don't understand how cool this goosefish is, Delta. Hey, this guy's saying something even more ridiculous than it being cute. He's always been like this. You both need to tell him that he's wrong. I'm not wrong. Goosefish is super cool. What about this ugly face is cool? It's not even the slight amount of coolness in it. Men aren't all about their faces. Huh? I got a bad feeling. The goofish's face might be ugly. It's hard to say it is cool even as a lie. But behind that ugly exterior, don't you feel the austere soul of a man pressing on through life in solitude? How would we feel that at all? No, I get it. What? I understand. Yeah, now that you mention it, that's true. The face of a goosefish. I can feel a somber life in solitude, living as a lone wolf. How? What makes you feel that way? If you take a closer look, you'd know. Damn, I regret that I didn't notice it until Tattoria told me. Yeah, well, the fact you're able to recognize it means you're a man capable of seeing the truth in others. Unlike Cass and Vio, who only judge people by their appearances, goosefish aren't people. You guys aren't seeing the truth. All you're seeing are delusions. Alright, hug me, honey. This is the halfway point. This spray really has a dubious effect, doesn't it? I assume the picture makes it obvious. It's not dubious, it's just an aphrodisiac. That's beyond dubious, it's dangerous! And by aphrodisiac, do you mean it's really something for that? What do you mean by that? Well, you know, when you use it, you get this restless, fuzzy feeling? No, that's not it. It won't make you restless. No, don't surprise us like that. It just gets you excited and turned on and draws out your inner potential. That's the same thing! Vio, you shouldn't let him make things like this. I'd have to explain it to him to stop him, right? Sorry, but that's a little too much for me. Oh, now that you mention it, I guess it's true. But what are we supposed to use this for? Obviously, you're supposed to use it during battle. Your excitement draws out your inner potential and raises your attack power. Something would rise, but it wouldn't be attack power. Yes, it would. You shouldn't say things like that until you use it. Does it mean you actually tried it? No way. My job is to make things. I don't use them myself. And I'm not very good at fighting. Does this stuff really draw out inner potential? Of course, I guarantee it. And the name Hug Me Honey is so cool. Use this, get excited, and take down all your enemies. If we don't watch this dosage, it could end up as a battle in a totally different sense. Well, considering we use plenty of these when fighting the Maternal Overseer cast, you already are fully aware of its effect. Okay, moving on. I took a brief breath in case that's an episode pause point, but so I don't know if these will be split between 12, 16, or 24 items on each set, but as of right now, yeah, 40 minutes in, it probably won't be that much. I'll just split with what makes sense. Anyway, starting the second half of tutorials. We've seen that dance. Wow, what a lovely garland! You can make things like this, Tattoria? What's wrong? It's just, Eon said the same thing. Is it really that weird that I can make flower garlands? Well, it's hard to imagine an pharmacist making garlands, for one. Oh, now that you mention it, that's right. But I'm a Charl, so I'm really good at making things like this. Charl are good at things like this? I found out recently too, but apparently the Charl make garlands to express their own individuality. That's why Tattoria's garland is. You don't have to say it. It's pretty obvious already. The flowers used in the garland grow only in Felion, don't they? Huh? Cass, do you happen to know a lot about flowers? I wouldn't say I know a lot, but I go to a flower shop sometimes. I just remember the shopkeeper telling me that these flowers only grow in Felion. Huh, all flowers look pretty much the same to me, but I didn't know this was so rare. Then couldn't we need a good profit if we get these seeds from Felion and sell them for about 30% more? I know you'd say something like that, but that's impossible. Why? These flowers are only grown in Felion. I've tried many times to grow them myself, but they always just wither right after sprouting. Then that means you obtain the flowers themselves to make this garland? Yep, by the way, I gave them a special treatment so they wouldn't wither. I think there's something wrong about a garland that doesn't wither. It's really sad to see a pretty garland wither and die, so shouldn't it be fine if we can avoid that? Also, don't you think it's more fitting for Tattoria to treat flowers rather than make normal garlands? Now that you mention it, you might be right. Synapse grass seed. We'll see. Cass's reaction to this one ought to be good. Look, Cass, the tendrils are wrapped tight around my finger. Are you okay? Synapse grass seeds use their tendrils to suck vitality from their victims, right? There's a limit to how much life energy. There's a limit to how much life energy a seed like this can absorb. It shouldn't feel any worse than the fatigue after a light jog. That doesn't sound like a problem. Actually, I really like this thing. It's pretty cute. I don't understand how that seed could possibly look cute. How can I describe it? I think the way it's trying to desperately grab on is cute. What? Oh, I get that. It's sort of like when you pick up a small animal and they cling to you, right? Yeah, that's it. Cass, I know how you feel, but I don't think you need to be jealous of a seed. I'm not jealous. She wouldn't need to be. She's clinging to Delta every day, after all. I want to, but I'm not. Back to Cindarinus. It's almost time for mass production. I finished Feli's Elixir again. Did you say Feli's Elixir? Huh? You know about Feli's Elixir, Cass? I read about it in a magazine. Apparently it's a really rare disease, and this slows its progress. Slows? It really only holds it back enough to give temporary peace of mind. Still, apparently the price is really high. It's high priced when it only gives temporary peace of mind. It's beyond high priced. This medicine is so rare, a normal person might not be able to buy it with an entire month's wages. What? Is that expensive? It requires special medicines to make, so that's why it's so pricey. And it still only gives a little peace of mind. The one humans made is like that, but mine really works. That's because I'm using original song magic to enhance it during synthesis. In other words, with this medicine, people suffering with the disease could get better? Yep, I don't know if it's a total cure, but it completely stops the illness, at least temporarily. A Charl like Tattoria made a medicine to cure human illness. Yeah, it's because I had support. That sounds like it would get even more expensive. Nope, I intend to sell it for about the same price as cold medicine. There's not much point to medicine if everyone can't easily buy it to get better. That's true, but also if someone died because they didn't have the money to buy my medicine, I feel terrible. That's why I'm okay with pricing it like cold medicine. Besides, it's rare, so I don't need to make much. Well, I can't say you're greedy. Yeah, I just wish more humans would learn to think the same way as Tattoria. Well, there's our soapbox message for the day. What's this? There's some sort of powder inside. Cass, be careful. That powder's medicine. If you get it too close to your face, you'll lose your memories. I lose my memories? Well, it doesn't have an effect unless you think about the memories you want to erase, so it's not too dangerous. But there's a chance you're thinking of it subconsciously, so I still think you should be careful with it. Are you saying this medicine lets you choose exactly which memories you want to forget about? That's right. The Snow of Amnesia is a super useful memory erasing drug. Is it actually effective? Of course, I tested it on Vio. There you go again. Nothing like that ever happened. That's because I erased those memories. Eon on Earth has witnessed it happen too, you know. That's not... Wait, now that I think about it, something seems strange about the time we made this for them. So, does this do what I think it does? If you use this pattern while thinking of erasing a memory, you can even erase the memories of others? Yeah, you can. This would be ridiculously dangerous if it was abused. Cass, be really careful with that. Hey, Delta. What? I love you. I see. Wait, what? I really love you, Delta. I want to be together with you forever. What's going on, Cass? This isn't the place for love confession. Don't say it like it's some weird place. This is like my castle. Your kind smile, your stern look during battle, your silly face during purification. I love it all. Delta, I really, really do love you. It's really hard for me to be honest about it, but you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind, Delta. Cass. Delta, close your eyes. Hurry. I got it. Here, like this? I know what's going on. They're gonna kiss, aren't they? Don't interrupt them. Are they closed? Yeah. Good. Then... Oh, no way! I guess she was blowing it into his face. Just whoo. Ah! Oh, she blew the Snow of Amnesia on him. Yep. What the hell are you doing all of a sudden? More importantly... There's no more importantly here. Why would you do something like, just listen to me? Fine. Delta, can you remember what we were doing just now? What do you mean? We got the Snow of Amnesia from Tattoria, right? I just told you to be careful, and you suddenly blew it all over me. What were you thinking? So this medicine really does work. I really like this medicine. Delta, let's buy a whole bunch of it. We don't have a use for it. First of all, we haven't even checked to see if it works yet. I get the feeling there would be a lot of side effects if you overuse this, so I think you should stop. Cass. Huh? So if this explodes, the liquid inside hardens and traps everyone around in amber? Sounds interesting. Delta, be careful with that. If you dropped it, we'd be in big trouble. I'm not that stupid. Still, this is scary, so I'll just put it down. You don't need to be that scared. The blast wouldn't actually hurt you. In a way, I'd worry less if it just did that. Yeah, I agree. Being trapped alive in amber sounds absolutely dreadful. You just think that because you're a weakling, Vio. I don't think that's the issue here. Even these two think it's scary, right? It would be crazy if we didn't think that way. Same here. You're not afraid of it, Tattoria? I'm not really scared. Oh, I see. You two are humans, so you can't help but be scared of this. What's that mean? This amber in prison uses the same technology created long ago by Charles to capture humans. So you mean it was something used to capture humans and put them in the Flask Sea? Yeah, humans who resisted being taken there would be immobilized with this and then dragged to the Flask Sea. So that's how they were being captured. I'm sure they were really scared. Not only were they captured by the Charles, they were also trapped in amber. Anyway, since this was created for capturing humans, you guys probably have an instinctive fear of it now. Yeah, might be. Wait a second, that's not right. We're not scared of this thing. It's just normal to be afraid of being trapped. Huh? Prison might be scary, but I think amber would actually be pretty fun. Also, if you gather your strength right before the effect wears off, if you burst out of the amber, so cool. Yeah, that would be cool. What about it? I don't get it. This discussion is starting to head into a strange direction. And we'll just cut it off there. How's this? I tried putting it on as a test. Oh, this is nice. This is a good way to use it. Is this really how you use it? It's fine. This is the correct way. You write things you're thinking but can't say and put it on your head. It's simple aesthetics. I can see the Charlotte don't understand aesthetics at all. Also, Delta, take that thing off. Don't put things like I'm too cool on your head. But it would be too embarrassing to say, so I just thought it would be a good opportunity to assert myself. Why don't you realize that it's uncool to put something like that on your head? Well, it's not uncommon for you to feel one way yourself, and others not to feel that way at all. Are there a lot of Charlotte wearing like that too? Even if there were, it's good manners not to say anything about it. In fact, it's worse to say rude things about the modest self-assertion of others. I don't think I'll ever understand how this could be considered modest. Just letting you know, I don't understand it either. Well, I guess it just means the Charlotte social etiquette is different from ours. Delta, please just take that off your head. Everything you say sounds so uncool with that on. Ah, the Lotus Tear. What's their ultimate item like?